Hi. To start this off, I'm going to need someone to help me. Can you, the blonde lady here in this first row, can you please join me up on stage? Everybody give her a big hand. Hi. Can you join me up here? Yes, a lot of people. Grab the mic for me. Please tell everyone your name.
Okay, my name is Ili.
Ili,
Hi.
okay. Ili, into the mic. I need you to reassure everyone that you did not tell me any specific details about yourself in advance. Okay?
Okay, I didn't.
Okay. Ili, I want you to think of something very secretive. I want you to think of your secret PIN number for the ATM. Okay? Your secret code that you type in when you go to the ATM to take money out. Do you remember the number?
Yes.
Yes. Did you tell me the number in advance?
No.
Okay. Ili, I want you to think of the first digit, the first number you tap, and I want you to count out loud into the mic from 0 to 9. Out loud, slowly, so everyone can hear you.
Okay, and 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, I don't know if you've seen this. I don't know if you noticed this. It was very, very small, but Ili, she's a bit scared right now, and she was standing like this. She was a little petrified. She counted 0, and then she said the 1, and she looked at me, and then she started getting more relaxed and more relaxed. She was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, getting more and more relaxed every time. Into the mic out loud is the first digit 1.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
You won't tell all of it, right?
I won't tell all of it. I won't tell all of it. We'll do the second digit, though. Second time's a
Okay.
bit trickier because now Ili knows what I'm looking for. She's trying to trick me. Okay? So, second digit, just think of it out loud from 0 to 9.
Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Say 7 again, just into the mic, 7.
7,
Say 3 again.
3.
Is it 3?
Yes.
Yes!
Damn.
I won't tell everyone your secret PIN number. Everybody give Ili a big hand. Thank you very much, Ili. What I've just showed you is called mentalism. It is the secret art of seemingly being able to read minds. Now, in the next few minutes, I want you to do the impossible. I want you to stop trying to figure this out, okay? Mentalism is all about solutions. These solutions are answers to questions I have no way knowing the answer to. Questions like, how can I know your secret PIN number? How can I guess the name of your first childhood crush? How can I make you choose a specific color? What nobody knows is that mentalism uses a set of tools to create these solutions, and it uses them repetitively. A while back, I realized that these tools limit my ability to create new mentalism. What I'd like to do today is to share with you my creative process as a mentalist that enables me to create solutions and can be applied to most fields in life. I call it irrational logic, and what it basically means is this. You have 3 guiding questions. First question of irrational logic. What are the solutions used by everyone else? So if we would take a basic task like cleaning our home, the solutions used by everyone else are, to make it more efficient, multitasking, doing several stuff at once, maybe scheduling it to the best time, or maybe even buying the latest cleaning products. That's the first question. Second question of irrational logic is this. What is the most absurd solution no one else is using? No one is using it. For me, it would be my home cleaning itself. Without me doing anything, the home cleaning itself by itself. Third question of irrational logic is this. What is the craziest, most absurd way you can get that solution to work? For example, taking your vacuum cleaner, taking a little remote-controlled car, attaching them both and having it drive around the house cleaning it for you. Sounds crazy? 5 years ago. These days, most of us, or a lot of us, have these little robot thingies that drive around the house cleaning it for us. Irrational logic has been with me all the way from getting into the mentalism community and creating my own unique method. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's take it back a bit. 12 years ago, at the age of 14, I infiltrated a secret gathering of mentalists. I was hardly a beginner mentalist at that time. My knowledge was mostly made out of stuff I found online, and one day I stumbled on an open online forum where beginner mentalists were talking. Not anything secret, mostly just sharing experiences from their first shows. I quickly learned that they were planning a first-of-its-kind real-life meeting. I knew I had to get in on that. I knew I had to get an invite. So, ask yourself this, not being a mentalist yet, how do you get an invitation to something like that? Well, the rational logic would be to introduce yourself. Hi, my name is Daniel, can I please join? But it wouldn't have worked. You see, this is a community that closely guards its secrets. So instead of using regular logic, I use irrational logic. What is the most absurd solution no one else will dare trying? That is, you don't need an invitation. You see, this was an open online forum. This was their first-of-its-kind real-life meeting. Nobody knew what the rest looked like. I could just walk right in, act as if I was one of them. And so I did. And it worked. It was at that meeting where I first got a few recommendations for beginner mentalism material. I was eager to learn as much as possible, as quickly as possible, and bent on developing my own materials. For the next 2 months, all I did was obsess over inventing something new. I hardly slept because I was thinking about it 24/7. To remind you, I was 14 at the time, so my school grades plummeted, and my friends and family actually started getting worried about me. But after 8 weeks, I struck gold. I knew I had a superb routine in my hands, and I went and showed it to one of my newly acquired mentalist friends, and he loved it. And he said, Daniel, that's really nice. I really like it. But you know, there's this American mentalist. He's been doing the exact same thing for 2 years now. Bummers. This went on for a few very long years. Every time I thought I came up with something new, it turned out that someone already thought it up before me. The future seemed hopeless at that point. It seemed like everything that can be made has already been done. And I was just about to give up, but then it struck me. You see, all this time, I was using pre-existing techniques. I was using stuff other people were also using. So obviously, I came up with the same solutions. I need to break this cycle somehow. So, again, I turned to irrational logic. I stopped trying to reinvent the wheel for mentalism and instead started trying to invent something new. So, again, with our 3 questions of irrational logic, what are the solutions used by everyone else? That was the first question. Well, in mentalism, the 2 most common themes are influencing people and reading their body language, just like I showed you before with the numbers. I decided to stop using those themes as much as possible. Tying my hands behind my back if needed, stop using them. Second question, what is the most absurd solution I can think of? At that time, the media was obsessed with bringing one of my childhood heroes, Sherlock Holmes, to the movie screen. So to me, the craziest solution was that if everyone were trying to make Sherlock into a TV character, I must become a real-life Sherlock Holmes. You see, Sherlock was able to extract information from the most subtle clues people gave off. So I decided to create mentalism that wasn't using people as an object, not just stand up here, count, here's your number. I decided to create mentalism that was about the people themselves, thus creating a unique experience. For the third question, getting it to work, well, it looks something like this. And can you help me with you have something on? Yes, can you please join me up on stage? Again, give her a big hand. Hi. Can you stand next to me here? Okay, into the mic so everyone can hear your name.
Sharon.
Sharon.
Hi. Yes.
Hi. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
Right-handed. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I want you to imagine holding a pencil with your right hand. Hold the mic in your left hand.
Okay.
Imagine holding a pencil with your right hand and place the tip of that pencil on my hand.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
On my hand.
On your hand. Okay.
Completely on my hand. Good.
Okay.
Okay. And in a second, I want you to think back to the name of, let's say, the first guy you've ever been in love with. Okay.
Embarrassing.
or girl. You can do whatever you like, okay?
Okay.
Just
Just
think
to
back to
think.
that. Think back to that name, okay? And you're going to imagine writing that name on my hand with your imaginary pencil. Don't actually move your hand. Just imagine writing the name, okay?
Yes.
And when you do that, when you finish, just start over. So again and again and again and again, okay? And look at
Okay.
me while you're doing it. And by the way, Sharon, do you own pets?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh God.
Cat?
Yes.
Did you name it?
Yes.
Yes. How many years ago was it?
1 year ago.
1 year ago.
Yes.
Okay. Would you say it's a common name that a lot of you've encountered other cats with that name?
Not in Israel.
Not in Israel. By the
No.
way, first letter of the name of your first the first person you loved, is it A? First letter?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And wait. So uncommon cat names. You specifically said not in Israel, and you named it about 1 year ago.
Yes.
Starts with a T.
Oh, okay.
A T?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Okay.
It's okay. If I'm not correct, tell me. Is the name Toulouse?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And thank you.
Okay.
And second letter, and L, right? Second letter and L.
Yes.
And can I look at your hand? Oh, it's
Yes,
okay. It's
sure.
okay. Do you remember what you had for lunch today?
Yes. I need to clean my hands more. Or all over.
Was it pasta?
Yes.
Yes.
Guilty.
With red sauce, right? Yes. Okay.
yes,
Okay.
okay,
Back writing.
Okay,
Keep
okay,
imagining
okay,
writing the
okay.
name.
Okay.
Third letter and oh, by the way, can I see the bottom part of your shoe? Can I see the bottom part? Not worn out. Good. So that means, and you're here on the daytime, so that means you did not come from work. Are you a student right now?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Is the name you're thinking of the name of the first guy you've ever been in love with? Out loud into the mic. Is it Alon?
Yes.
Thank you very much, Alon, for a big hand. As you can see, this is very different than most mentalism out there. This is very unique. This is very specific to the person standing in front of me. But what I'd like you all to take from my talk here today is this. You too can apply irrational logic to your life, whether it may be to recreate mentalism or even just to clean your house. All you have to do is ask yourselves 3 questions. What are everyone else doing? What is the most absurd solution no one is using? And what is the craziest, most absurd way I can get that solution to work? Or in other words, think irrationally. Thank you very much.